YouTube. Today I want to talk to you about something very important. Yes, this is the most important reality to understand to me in the world concerning you and the reality of the relationships concerning marriage. Really, it's important that you know that God created Adam and Eve, that he created one man, and he took a rib from out of one rib from out of Eve and created a woman, that the one in one is supposed to equals one, you know and the thing is, that they become one soul, that we must understand. But I'm going to talk to you about the true one love, the reality of the true one love. Now, here's the thing that we got to understand about one love, that is supposed to be simple if we really behold the situation. A reality of wanting to marry someone is supposed to be based upon the idea, of course, that that this person understands the reality of commitment. And first of all, this person understands the value of his or herself. That's the problem I see in a lot of relationships that I see around and see on television and whatever. People, first of all, do not know how much they're worth, and or they don't understand what is valuable is important. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, there's the two things: that you don't understand what you're worth, and you don't understand your value, because there's people that are and that's a balance in that. There's a balance in that, because you can be too confident to think that you all that, or you can say, well, I don't think I'm all that, but I think I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? That kind of reality of self-worth that a lot of people carry themselves with, or they carry they're high minded of themselves. They think that they're all this and this and stuff like that, is the thing that they don't understand the true reality of defining self-worth. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem is, and I try to teach it, you get Jesus Christ to light in you to find out the gifts and the talents and abilities that you have inside you, and you get to working them for the sake of understanding your self-worth concerning your purpose, that you were placed on this earth to do. You do that for that sake, not for the sake of trying to get attention from other people, but you're busy trying to find out of what good that God put in you, or greatness that God put in you. That should be your mission. But the thing is, when you understand, those dynamics, and love is supposed to help you understand those dynamics. And if a person is not interested in finding those dynamics about you concerning what, first of all, I told people the PC called your personality and character, which is what makes who you are. More likely, I say, is more like the engine in the car. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and it's everybody sees the outward appearance of the car, but what's going on inside the car? What is the engine of this person that people have to understand? And the engine of a person is that Jesus, say, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and soul and mind. These are the components that makes the car of a person, that whatever this person is driven or is going to do, drive to do in life, to whatever it is, this is the key components of who this person is. not the body, not the body, but the heart, soul, and mind is what defines the person and what makes who the person is. It's the inside, because it's the inside. Like I said, like a car has an engine and a car has a computer. Yeah, that's kind of like the idea of the heart and soul and mind. You know what I'm saying? So what you got, that's the thing about discovering what love is all about, not the body. But the thing is, yes, it's good to have a great body or good body or whatever, but that's not what it's all about. But anyway, I have to keep on moving. But now I'm going to talk to you about the oneness, pretty much the oneness that we need to understand, that's supposed to tell us about what the one true love is all about. Now, God shared with me this, while back, pretty while back, about the reality of sperm. Yeah, the sperm, that enters inside, the vagina, concerning the production of how somebody is created. That the reality that out of billions of sperms, only most of the time one comes inside the egg and becomes a life. Yes, I know there's a reality of twins and triplets and quadruplets, but I hope you understand that I'm focusing on the one. Most of the time, one child enters inside the egg, and guess what? When that one child enters inside that egg, those billions of sperm cells die. You know what I'm saying? Because of that one entered inside there. You know what I'm saying? Out of billions potential. But that is the most powerful, like the Bible said, that Jeremiah talks about, that God knew him in his mother's womb. Before he ever existed, he knew you. And God showed me a interesting reality about that, because what if Jeremiah or any human being sperm cell was like way in the back, you know what I'm saying? It's flowing way in the back, you know what I'm saying, to get to the egg. There will be a difficult chance for this sperm cell to get to the egg first before another sperm cell come up in there. Y'all know about reproduction. There will be a difficult time, but God, the one true God, saw fit that you, as a sperm cell, made it to that egg. Ah, yes. And you come into the world. And, that's why, of course, should be a utmost reason to hate the reality of abortion. Should be, but, Satan and his nonsense is, controlling the country. That's another subject. But anyway, that this one was placed in the position that it could have made it inside the sperm cell quicker. And it becomes, one child. And billions die off. How many, potential, a billion potential out of one? That is miraculous. Really, because everybody's really a miracle. That's what it was. People are a working miracle, that out of a billion sperm cells, you entered inside one. Now, the one egg. And that's how much purpose that you're supposed to see in your life. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to one man and one woman, the reality of this one love that I believe God was talking to about Adam and Eve, that you become one flesh, is that you become one soul, is that you are choosing this one woman out of, and you, when you marrying this person, you're saying that I'm choosing this one woman and I'm rejecting billions of potential, women that I could be with for this one woman. Ladies, when you say I want to be with this one man, I'm rejecting billions of potential men that can probably be my husband, you know what I'm saying, for this one. Man, you're making really that commitment to this one love, this one true love that it's all about when we talking about marriage. You're rejecting the reality of anybody else. You know what I'm saying? That could be, you can meet a nice, ladies, you can meet a nice guy at work that, do this and do this and do that. But, you rejected that. You rejected that. But, this guy, nice guy, can be pressing up on you, trying to get with you. But you say, no, I made a commitment of this one. And now I did a message, about the reality of maturity. It's all about choosing. You know what I'm saying? You mature to choose, but you're immature. Like, the place of want is a place of immaturity, because want means that, talks about options, that there's other options. But when you come to a maturity to choose one, that's what supposed to define you as a mature person or a woman or a man. When you are mature with inside, not the outside, inside. Yeah. When you mature there, you chose the one that, regardless of whatever man, ladies, that is outside there, you chose the one, and you now is in a commitment relationship with this one. Man, same goes to you. You chose her. Yep, there's going to be that good looking, fine, sexy woman that's going to be just fulfilling a potential idea of what you kind of woman that you want around you. She's going to be there, and maybe she will try to get with you or not. But she's going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you made a mature choice. You choose the choice. No more wants, but you mature to make a choice that this is the one woman I want in my life. You made a choice. And that's what to show forth your true maturity. No more wants. That's immaturity. You know what I'm saying? That you need to understand. Yes, cheating is immature. That's what I'm really trying to say. Yeah, immature mindset of a cheater. Now, here's the thing, and how now the one true love is supposed to work. The one true love is with all this temptation, with all this crazy, world that is having this influence to, break up relationships and marriages. You need to understand this one thing. Guess who is supposed to keep us together? Yeah, God, God, the one that, kind of created us. Yeah. God is supposed to keep us together. God is supposed to be the reason why this union will be together. God is supposed to be the nucleus that is the driving force of how this love relationship will remain. Not your love, not your fleshly love. No man really don't have enough love to love a woman, and those R&B songs were incorrect. No, not enough love a woman has for another man. No, it doesn't work. Only God's love can truly keep a person together, keep a relationship together. And the scripture says that, what God put together can no man tear it apart. But guess, unfortunately, the only people who can tear it apart is the two people. Yeah. And the sad part about it, if you're not operating and putting God first in the relationships, because I think God is more professional at relationships than we are. Yeah, because he created reality of relationships. Yeah, and unions too, because he created unions. But anyway, that's the reality of the one true love that you got to understand if you truly want to understand what true love is all about. All right, that's the message, y'all. To God be the glory, to him forever. In Jesus' name, amen.